Guess what I did last night? If you guessed ruin your life completely to the point of no return, God, you were so correct. You were so correct. How are you so smart? Can't believe you guys guessed that. Oh my fucking God. Bear with me. Every word that comes out of my mouth right now is filled with nausea, doom and gloom, upset, anger, frustration, remorse even. I don't know. There's not enough words in the encyclopedia to even formulate what the fuck I'm feeling right now. I actually have the shape. And I think what's upsetting me even more is there was no tell of the signs of where I was going to go wrong. Actually, there was. There's so many. I had a lot of hope for this week, and that's what's even more disappointing. So let's start with Monday. And Monday, that's when I hear a ding on my phone. Is my account withdrawn? What the fuck could that be? Is somebody alerting me? It can't be a friend. Oh, it is a friend. It's multiple friends. It's a group chat. My scared ass group. I checked the group chat and there's chirp in it about the weekend. And that's what's making me even more nervous. So I'm like, okay, it's too cold to go to the BAR, right? We're not going to do that. We had a long discussion like the last weekend when we were having Valentine's Day. And, you know, we had like heart-shaped cookies and shit. We're all holding hands and doing like a seance. We had a heartfelt discussion that we're not going to go to the bars, okay? So I see a chirp and I'm very confused. I'm like, what could we be talking about? And I check and I see a bitch say, let's go bowling. Bowling? An extracurricular? Sure. I haven't gone bowling in a while. Actually, no, I have gone bowling, and that's actually more suspicious. I went bowling last week for my coworker's birthday. But besides the point, they were talking about bowling again. I'm like, is bowling just in the fucking air? And my manager was trying to get me to go bowling on Friday, too. So everybody wants to go bowling all of a sudden. I don't know if it's the cold air mixed with the duck pins. I don't fucking know. But bowling, okay? Everybody immediately agrees, and that's what was even more suspicious. So we were all so easygoing. We said, yeah, let's do it. Like, that would be cute. Like, we just go bowling, this and that. We talked the rest of the week. We, like, don't really bring it up, but, like, bowling is, like, in our heads, okay? Like, that's what we are going to do. I'm about to bowl myself into the duck pins. How about that, bitch? Any fucking ways, Friday hits. And that's where we start, like, really disgusting. Like, at night, right? And we're like, okay, tomorrow's gonna be bowling. There's gonna be no slip-ups. We're not gonna go to the bar. Just bowling. Saturday hits. I wake up, and I'm really fucking confused because I got no sleep, right? Why? It's a Friday. Why'd I get no sleep? I don't even fucking know. I got woken up at 5 in the morning by my coworker calling me. There was a situation. Besides the point, I had no sleep, and I see another text about bowling when I wake up. We're going bowling. I'm so excited. Once again, bowling, right? We all start going back and forth in the group chat. We're like, yeah, like, let's do it. And then one person starts putting pedal to the metal and says, okay, so this is the price. Why is it $350 to reserve 2 lanes? What's going on? We did the calculations with the amount of people that were going in our group. It was about to be $50 a person. For bowling? When the fuck did extracurriculars get so expensive? That's another thing I like to bring up. Like, what do sober people do? Because why is bowling $50 for 2 hours? We started realizing when I went bowling the first time, it was $20 for unlimited bowling, but that's because it was a Sunday at a certain time. I don't know. I guess the bowling league wasn't there at that time. No fucking clue. But it was $50. So we all started like having discourse. Some people are saying Top Golf. I'm at this point saying Sky Zone. Like, we got to do something here, right? Because we can't afford to just not hang out for a weekend. Like, at this point, should we go to the museum, a night at the museum, Smithsonian? What should we do? We're all going back and forth. Some people are saying, wait, like, let's do Top Golf instead. I'm one of the Top Golf people. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, let's do Top Golf. Because once again, Top Golf, it's kind of cute in there. You know, I don't know how to fucking golf, but I know their food's fucking good. I could go for tater tots, yeah. And then I met with the weather app screenshot in the group chat. It is about 8 degrees here, and it feels like -8 degrees. I'm gonna golf myself into a coma. Some people are saying there's heaters at Top Golf. There's a lot of different discourse. And then my one friend immediately just shuts everything down and says, we're doing bowling. Like, we're doing fucking bowling. It's too cold to do Top Golf. I'm kind of upset. Some people are other upset, but then like we all come to the conclusion, let's just do bowling. I wanted to do the cheapest option. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in my frugal era, okay? Anyways, we all send my best friend's fiance the money for bowling. We put down the deposit, right? He ends up putting down the deposit. He's like, okay, like this is where we're going. He sends us a screenshot. We're like, wait, that's not... It's a whole different area of town. We were supposed to go to this bowling alley. He was like, okay, shit, let me try to figure it out. He calls them, we already reserved it. So we got to go to this other area in our town. Now, this area, I've never really even been to this area. It's really out of the way. Let's just put it like borderline. It's in Pennsylvania, like borderline. I'm from Maryland. It is so close to Pennsylvania. It's like 10 minutes down the street from Pennsylvania. We're bowling in a whole different state at this point, I guess. Anyways, and then my friend decides to send the nasty ass, disgusting fucking text. We're bowling at 7:30. She texts, she says, pregame at my house at 6. Pregame for bowling at 6. Pre-game for bowling. I immediately text back. I said, you know what? Hell yeah. I'll be ready. Anyways, I do errands the rest of the day. By errands, I go to Target and I use 2 gift cards. One of the gift cards goes through the other one. I scratched off the part which made the gift card valid, so I had to pay out of pocket. I got a candle though. That's all I fucking know. I go back into the house and I realize I'm kind of getting like late for time. I'm like, okay, like I gotta lock in. And I'm taking a full body shower. I end up, lighting a candle. I start doing a whole little seance. By seance, I'm just sitting in my room staring at my wall. Like, okay, when's it time for bowling? Somewhere I got lost in translation. Next thing you know, I blink. I'm waking up now at 5:45. We're supposed to meet at my friend's house. That's pregame for bowling. And then I blink and I'm in the car. So somehow I got myself from waking up to in the car. I look a fucking Raggedy Ann mess, like literally the Annabelle doll. I look literally, Annabelle, if you're watching this, please, I can't do anything else. Don't come after me. Anyways, I'm in the car, I drive, and I get to my friend's house. I end up walking in the door. I'm the first one there. Hey y'all, I'm here, I'm ready for bowling. We're all hugging and shit. You know what, the band's back together, right? We're going bowling. We're so fucking excited. Other friends start walking in. Now it's a pregame, okay? Now for pregame, I was just gonna drink a Surfside. A Surfside maybe on the rocks, right? Like that's all I was feeling. I go to grab a Surfside, I'm sipping on it, not chugging it. I'm having a time. And then my best friend's fiance looks over and there's a Tito's bottle magically in his hand, and suddenly he's a bartender. So he's starting to make us Tito's drinks with, I was about to say seasoning. Sorry, I'm so disgusted. But like flavoring and shit. That was the most dangerous and delicious contraption I've ever had. I chugged the whole fucking thing, okay? He made me like a Tito's mixed drink. Next thing you know, I blink, we're doing Malibu shots. I haven't done Malibu since 7th grade. Why was I drinking in 7th grade? I'm not sure. But I haven't done Malibu since 7th grade. Did about 8 of the Malibu shots. Next thing you know, we're all packed in the car going to bowling at this point. I have a Cutwater and a Surfside in my hand. Tito's in my hair. We're not even at bowling. We're not walking to bowling at this point. Keep in mind, there's like 8 of us, okay? 8 felines going to bowling. Why is there people my age also at bowling? I guess it's the new thing to do. It's kind of cute. There's frat boys in there, and then there's families of 6. Like, there's so much going on at this point. Stuff's starting to spin, but I start giggling with the guy that's giving me the shoes. We're having a ball, okay? Get my shoes, walk over to the section. Immediately a picture's ordered. A picture of margarita. I don't drink tequila for personal issues. For the personal issues, I either get horny or I get angry. It's both. And that's not the time and place for bowling, right? Like, what am I going to do if I'm horny at bowling? What am I going to do if I'm angry at bowling? Like, this is not a good look. A Chuck E. Cheese style pizza is put in front of us, and then the picture comes. And I look at the picture and I said, you know what? I'm going to be mindful. I'm just not going to do the picture. But somehow I tap my feet and I'm in Kansas now. I'm back. I'm at the bar getting a vodka soda. Why? Why at bowling? Why? $20 vodka soda. I get that. And then I walk back to the table. Honestly, bowling was a fucking ball. I've never laughed, giggled so hard. I mean, I was taking it serious at one point. We play about 2 to 3 games with bowling. All of a sudden, I take one of my friends. She has a mini. I put a mini in my drink. I just can't stop. Now I am drunk at bowling. I am drunk at bowling. Next thing you know, we're 3 games deep of bowling. We're all into it. You know, the boys have a lane, the girls have a lane. I guess I'm transgender all of a sudden, so I'm on the girls team. So we're having so much fun. All of a sudden, our 2 hours of bowling is done. Our $50 of 2 hours is done. We're all frowning, but we all look at each other because we're all drunk as fuck at this point, except for my best friend's fiance, who was the driver. He does not drink. And he looks and he says, we going to the bar? The B-A-R word. Yeah, we are. I fucking blink and we are all piled in the fucking car and I have a Cutwater in my hand. We're going to the bar. Next thing you know, I spawn. We're at, because it's early at this point. It's like 9:30, 10. We get into the first bar. A bar that we usually go for, like, pre-games. It's very, like, you sit at a table, you relax, whatever. I end up getting 3 bombs. 3 bombs for me and 3 of my friends. Yeah. And a vodka Sprite. And then another vodka Sprite, and then another vodka Sprite, and then everything's spinning, and I'm at another bar. We're at the main bar, the bar that gets really fucking busy, so it's a whole different part of the city. We're at that bar now. Before we got to the second bar, something happened between one of my friends and her boyfriend. They started going at it really fucking bad. Like, to the point one of my friends was gonna leave. Like, she was like, I'm leaving, like, I'm gonna Uber home, like, I'm tired of this shit. And I was like, no, baby, come with me. I ended up bringing her to the bar to calm her down, which I needed to be calmed down. Like, I don't need anything more at the bar. But trying to calm her down, I said, you know what? Let me get you a Rumple shot. I ended up ordering me and her a Rumple shot. Just a Rumple shot for her would have done fine. Nope, I got a Rumple shot. I think that made everything worse because I think after that Rumple shot, she got even more mad and started yelling at him more. I'm sitting there with Rumple smeared on my face. She's yelling at her boyfriend more intensely. I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah. I see it fit to go back to the bar again and said, you know what? I need a vodka Sprite because I'm so stressed out by the argument. Like, just anything, any excuse to fucking drink. Next thing you know, I'm about 4 vodka Sprites deep. I'm hugging anybody and everybody. Suddenly, everybody is the most prettiest thing I've ever seen. Like, I'm going up to strangers saying, you are so gorgeous. I love your hair. Hugging anybody. I mean, my paws are made of fucking metal. Like, they're just hugging everybody. I'm like a Transformer, Optimus Prime. Next thing you know, we are downstairs by the DJ booth. I'm sitting by the DJ booth. Now, I know what some people would be like, oh my gosh, you got a section by the DJ booth? This is a bar. There's no sections. There's also no tables at this bar. So I'm sitting on the ground next to the DJ booth. You hear what I'm saying? And there's a whole crowd formulated around me. And they're like, can you get up? And I'm like, no, like, I just want to relax. Like, I honestly, like, it's not like I was like immobilized. I just wanted to sit. Like, I was just like, you know what? I'm just so zen right now. Like, they're probably playing like Meek Mill on repeat. Like, I don't know why I'm zen by that, but I'm just sitting on the ground. And there's tons of pictures of me on the ground. And I'm not like sloppier. I'm just sitting there for 45 minutes allegedly. And then we all pile in the car and go home. And then we all pile up and go home. And I got cussed out by one of my friend's boyfriends. Perfect. Fast forward to today, I'm out of about $300. I woke up with no geek That's missing. Dignity's missing. And so many fucking people are chatting me right now like you were so much fun last night. No, the fuck I wasn't. No, I